Now, in this video, we're going to look at how you work out how much substance can be made using the chemical equation. So the first thing you have to do is look at the question very carefully.
Let's look.
How much zinc is produced from 162 grams of zinc oxide? So, Ms. McLaren, what's the first thing you would do with that question?
Well, you look at the information in the question and then you pick out certain important facts. So, for example, we have zinc is produced. So we underline zinc. You know the mass of the zinc oxide. So you're interested in the zinc oxide.
Excellent. Now, the important thing about this is, for the sake of this question, you can ignore everything else in the equation. You're only interested in the zinc oxide and the zinc, nothing else. So now you know how much zinc oxide you've got. You have to work out how much zinc is going to be produced. So you do that using the mole ratios. So what's a mole ratio in these?
Mole ratio indicates 1 mole of zinc oxide produces 1 mole of zinc, and the reason you can do that, there isn't a number in front, so the assumption is there's 1 of it. So you say 1 mole of zinc oxide gives you 1 mole of zinc. Gives you 1 mole of zinc.
So if it helps you, you can write down from the equation 1 mole of zinc oxide produces 1 mole of zinc, and that just gets you in the right mindset for following through. Now, from a previous vlog, you know how much 1 mole of zinc oxide weighs. So how do you work that out?
I think we have to calculate the MR, and you look, the MR of the zinc oxide is 81.
How did you find that?
Use your periodic table, you look up the AR of zinc, you look up the AR of oxygen, and you add the two together and you get a total of 81. So that means you can actually put 81, and the mass for grams is grams.
Lovely. So we now know that 81 grams of zinc oxide produces 1 mole of zinc. So we now have to work out how much 1 mole of zinc would be. And we know that 1 mole of anything is the same as its MR, or its AR in this case. Get it from the periodic table, but Miss McLaren has it here for you.
Which is 65 grams.
65. So 1 mole of zinc oxide produces 65 grams of zinc. Go back to your question. Do you have 81 grams of zinc oxide? Let's have a look. No, we have 162 grams. So now you have to think, how many moles is that? Now, how do you work out moles from mass?
I think I can answer that question.
Good.
From the previous video, I think if we can recall, moles equals mass over AR or MR. So the mass would be 162 divided by the AR, which is 81. So we actually have 2. So we've got 2 moles
of zinc oxide.
And from that equation, the balanced equation, then it would be 1 to 1, which means it would be 2 moles of zinc.
Lovely. So because 1 mole of zinc oxide makes 1 mole of zinc, 2 moles of zinc oxide will make 2 moles of zinc. Now we know that 1 mole of zinc is 65 grams, therefore how much will 2 moles be?
I think I can answer that question again, Dr.
Very
Bohr.
good.
So 2 moles would be 2 times the mass of 1 mole.
Lovely.
So it would be 2 times 65 grams, and that gives you 130 grams of zinc.
So that's our final answer.
Yes.
How much zinc oxide is produced from 162 grams of zinc oxide? 130 grams.
Well, I think that's
Wow.
we've done well. So
Bish bash
bish bash
bosh,
bosh,
job done.
done.